2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. It's go time, everyone. Let's head out onto the course. Hello, everyone. Luke Elvey here alongside my booth mate Rich Beam, and out on the course is Henny Koyak and John McCarthy. And Rich, what's on the minds of these players today as they begin their quest in the Q School Final?
Their focus is to get into the top 5 and get that PGA Tour card, as the next 40 finishers will graduate to the Corn Ferry Tour next season.
We're going down to the 11th hole now. Nicely done. Sitting at 5 under for the day. Yeah, this is the stuff we love, getting after this par 5 in 2.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Honestly, guys, I stopped counting at 40 feet. This is way out.
Well, this will be a big birdie here. Good putt to make. That's a good-looking putt, that.
Looking good. Oh, no!
And that should secure the par on this one. And as we move to the next hole, our leader is ahead by a couple of shots. The 12th hole is a par 4. Oh my, that was launched. He's found the surface. Good chance here. Good look at birdie here. Oh. Just a short putt remaining here. That's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. As we head to the next tee, he leads by 2 shots. Teeing off here on the 13th hole. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. Looks to be going with the 6 iron. Well played, mate. He's had a tough time of it on the greens here today. Hopefully all that'll change right here. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
Pretty sure this putt should move to the left.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard. After that, we've arrived at a par 4 hole. And after a par at the last, a chance to perhaps signal some intent. Oh, that is bombed. Lining up from around 160 yards. Choosing the 9 iron here.
The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
Currently 6 under for the round. Welcome to the par 4 15th hole.
That is absolutely spot on.
He's setting up for his second shot. That's disappointing.
Wind is absolutely swirling in this part of the golf course.
This would be a great up and down. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
An all-important putt for par.
He's currently sitting in first place. there you have it, Rich. At the end of the opening round, he finds himself in first place.
Not bad whatsoever, but still just the opening day. Lots of golf left to play. However, it does give you a little boost of confidence going forward, knowing that right now you're at the top of your form, your game is good, and you're in a good space.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. Two-K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to this year's Q School Final. It's time for the second round. Let's head out onto the course. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam. Glad to have you back with us. And Rich, as we dive into this second round action, our featured player is off to a great start.
It's always good to be leading after the first day, but listen, you got a lot of golf left to go. Let's not get too excited yet. Let's appreciate yesterday, but we need to move on.
Now to the first hole. Okay, he's got that one in the air, heading out onto the fairway. And that's going to set the tone for the day. Wonderfully played. Time for the second shot into the first.
I think this could be a slight miscalculation.
Well struck. This one's for birdie. And he's down there. You got a read?
From the get-go, this is a big left-to-right breaker.
Remember, there's two important parts of a putt, line and length. Too much length on that one.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
Sitting at -8 for the tournament. Let's take a look at this par 5 second hole. That's a heavy lie this player has drawn.
Birdied this hole yesterday, but totally different circumstances today.
That one doesn't look like it jumped out of the rough. And this from the greenside rough. Oh, that one skirted the edge of the hole. This is his fourth shot. Well, a lovely opportunity to save par here. He'll like the look at where he's standing on this leaderboard. On the tee of a par 3. Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. And he's hit that inside the range. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
This is for birdie.
That one raced by. Bit of work coming back. And just a little bit of work was all that was needed to finish up there. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Let's go to the 4th. It's a par 4. That'll work there. A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the 4th. This one. He's aiming for his first birdie of the day. Ooh. Job done. Let's head to the next. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Here we are at the 5th hole. Not bad. That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays.
Putting early on has been less than stellar, but that one, that's more like it.
And after that hole, he'll move to 9 under for the event. As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4. That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. That was a little bit of a misfire, I'd say.
Lots of greens in regulation today for this player, Luke. This is a surprise, missing this one.
Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Currently 3 strokes up after that hole. Yeah, that's another really impressive performance, building upon the advantage, and it looks like taking a big lead going into the final 2 days.
what an amazing performance. Everything that this player's done has been absolutely spot on. Flawless, if you like. Massive lead through 2 rounds. Lots of golf yet to be played.
Well, that's all we've got time for today. On behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Bean, Henny Koyak and John McCarthy, plus all the hard-working folks behind the action at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning. K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. Let's head out of the course for the 3rd round of this event. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Bean. Great to have you back with us. Rich, this player's been playing some impressive golf. They've got the lead. They're where they want to be, but what should be their mindset going into this round?
Well, hopefully it's not on the chasing pack, because the chasing pack is filled with some big names. So they're going to have to really bear down, focus on the task at hand. They've got to sit there and keep their emotions to themselves and not get wrapped up in everybody else around them.
Time to catch up with play on the 12th. Standing over his 2nd shot. Unable to find the green on this one.
Airmailed the green with that approach.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
It's a well-played chip shot there. This is a par putt. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. And he's holding steady in 1st place after that one. The 13th is a par 3. Opting for the 6 iron. Well, a little off the target with that one.
That's been the story of the day, isn't it, Luke? Has missed a lot of greens, and you can't afford to do that on this golf course.
Ooh, that almost went down. And he needs this to save par. And this one will be for bogey. Our featured player leads by 5 strokes as we head to the next hole. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4. This shot is about 140 yards out. Going with the pitching wedge here.
That dog will hunt.
11 feet to the cup.
He's got this one for birdie.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This putt's going to break to the right.
Overcooked that one.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Setting up now on a par 4. Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, he's looking at maybe a little over 130 to the pin.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Yeah, nicely played. This is an opportunity now to move to 17 under par.
Watch this thing turn.
Well, would have been nice to get the birdie, but a par never hurts. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. And just checking back in with the standings, and he continues to lead this tournament. And as the third round comes to a close, this player is in top spot on the leaderboard.
It is a satisfying position to be on top of the leaderboard through 3 rounds.
On behalf of Rich Beem and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time. .2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. It's time for the final round. Let's head out onto the course. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beem. It's great to have you with us. And Rich, our featured player has been performing extremely well in this Q School Final. And that certainly bodes well for next season.
Most definitely leading the pack here going into the final round. They keep going this rate, they get the win, and their confidence skyrockets.
Handy effort, that one. Nothing like a bit of momentum here, Rich. This one's going for another birdie.
Absolutely. It's been a good streak late in the round.
That might be one club too many. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber. All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Setting up this putt 25 feet from the cup.
He's hoping this one breaks all the way back to the cup. Four feet to the cup. He sits in first position. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round.
Awesome stuff.
This one from about 160 yards out. Yeah, that was a safe play. 14-footer. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
And this one going left to right there, Luke.
And that should secure the par on this one. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. On the tee now, the 16th, and it's a par 5. His second shot here. Is this one going to go? Oh, that's incredible. It's in the hole.
Whoa, check this out. In fuego, dialed in, call it what you will. Holding it from the fairway. Thank you very much.
Yeah, this was a gift. Wasn't expecting this.
And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
Not too sure he can replicate another albatross on this hole, but job well done at the last.
That's going to find the water, sadly. Yeah, this lies pretty deep here.
It's going to be challenging to replicate the birdie from yesterday.
This line doesn't look too tough, just in the first cut, right by the green. Oh, I thought that one was going in. That is a great chip there. That looked like a thick lie.
Out of the rough, into the hole. Thank you very much.
Yeah, Seve would be envious of this one. What a chip in.
And that'll ensure he remains in first place. Well, this is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in. Leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck. Time for the second shot on the 18th.
This one's got eyes for the flagstick.
Oh, what a shot by our leader. It's all come down to this. A putt for the title. And they've done it. What an effort that is, winning Q School in what's a pressure-packed tournament.
Yes, hats off, but listen, it really doesn't matter, Luke. You finish first or you finish fifth, you still get your tour card. You still have an amazing opportunity next year. Hats off to the winner, but hats off to all the players getting through.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Q School final champion. What a life-changing moment for our featured player, Rich.
What an incredible accomplishment. Great win. Gives you so much more confidence heading to that first PGA Tour start.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.